Hey! Oh shit, that's still too loud. What the fuck? Don't worry, it's not another karaoke. Um, I was watching Home Math, right? Which is, I guess, now known as Psychomath. And the thing is, actually, I guess I'll work on my template while I'm talking. Yes, I'm obsessed with nothing more. I was watching Home Math. It's all my fucking gel paperwork, and he was talking about like the different levels of thinking, or like consciousness or critical thought, something like that. And it's basically like stemming from from your base desire of I want this and I simply only want this to, oh, there's an entire world around me and I need to be conscientious. Is that how you say it? About the people around me. I need to be wary of who surrounds me, and I need to be wary of their beliefs, and I need to somehow be able to accommodate them and tolerate them, accept them. Because at the very top of the scale, it says acceptance, but what it's actually supposed to say is radical acceptance, right? What radical acceptance is it's basically, you know that saying that I have, what may come of, so be it may? That's radical acceptance. I even have it. That looks cool. What may come of, so be it may, boy. I should probably put a wee roll on that. But by the way, if I start like tripping over my words, it's because there's a slight delay in my headphones, and it's kind of like bugging me. But yeah, ideally, a perfect world would consist of solely people that are at level 9 or 10, which is being at the phase of radically accepting anything and everything that comes their way. And it's basically, it's not necessarily stoicism. I wouldn't say it's stoicism, although the way that I define stoicism, it is that, which basically it's resigning yourself to the circumstances. There's the Serenity Prayer from AA, right? L, this is my personal Serenity Prayer. L, concede to me the serenity to accept the things that I may not change, the courage to change the things that I may, and the wisdom so that I may tell the difference. Notice that I use a lot of mays. I only sit still in absolutes, but no. Because the reality is that everything is variable and everything's ever changing, and we can't really calculate for everything, even if it is all predetermined by, particle collisions and shit. So, what may come of, so be it may. I can't tell you what's going to happen next. I have a pretty good idea of what's going to happen next. Like, I have a really good fucking idea. I'm usually not wrong. But it's not certain, which means that if I know that that's going to happen, hey, I can take the opposite decision and change it. And, I'm really having to think out my choices now, because I'm realizing that my life is a massive series of fuck ups, and I mean a massive. It's like a long lineage of fuck ups, similar to if you had like the lineage from fucking, bless her heart, but Queen Elizabeth, all the way back to Alfred, dude. Like, well, anyway, this radical acceptance thing. The reason why you need to surrender yourself to the circumstances is because there are a lot of things you will not be able to change, and that's perfectly okay. You don't have to change everything. The most unfortunate fallacy that we have within our cognitive biases is that we feel that we must always be in control. And that especially owes to like the arrogance of the human mind, right? You think that you're the highest level of consciousness in the universe, and so therefore you don't make mistakes because they're decisions. Decisions aren't mistakes. Well, guess what, buddy? They fucking are. Yeah, no, you just have to like say, I remember what Duncan said. Duncan Nashen, he's a fucking phenomenal psychotherapist. He says it in Spanish because he's Mexican, but él dice que te tienes que derrotar. He says that you need to. I don't know if it's resign, surrender, or concede, but it's like one of those things. In my special lexicon, my word book, we have surrendering ourselves to the circumstances, because at the end of the day, if we go about trying to control every little fucking thing in the universe, we're gonna drive ourselves crazy, and that's not good. Especially for me, dude. I can legitimately drive myself crazy. Like, I can really drive myself crazy. Like, really fucking crazy. And that's dangerous. It's, like, really dangerous. Because at the end of the day, I have to, yeah. I have to be accountable for myself. I can't let things get out of hand like how they did, for example, this Saturday, even though I may not have done anything wrong, right? It's just the fact that I'm in this situation to begin with. Even if I do countersue and I get back my 8,500, even if I get back that money, like, I'm still having to put down 8,500 fucking dollars, dude. Like, that's not a small amount. And I'm text. There we go. Oh yeah, baby. What the hell? Existential dread. My voice is off. Color? I think we should add some color. What kind of color do we want? That's sexy. Oh yeah. And then hold on, we have properties. Here we go. We want the Subaru font. Yes. Way, carry me away. The only thing is, it kind of like, there's not enough contrast in this area. I have to, but that's like a good template. I think it's like a template. Oh, that overlap with the album cover is actually kind of cash. Then me away, carry me away. So yeah, you need to give up. I know that sounds bad, but the reality is that you need to give up trying to control everything, because it's not good for you, dude. You can't control everything. And you don't want to control everything. Could you imagine having to micromanage every goddamn fucking thing in this fucking room, dude? No, I don't want to do that, and you don't want to do that either. So let's ascend to the level of, acceptance and just vibe. Because we only get 100 years on this planet? Maybe. Not everybody gets there. It's actually very rare that people get there. So we don't have a lot of time. Why are we spending it fighting? Huh. I don't see a reason why. I'm not arguing. I'm just telling y'all, This is what I see, and I don't particularly like it. I know I just said I have to surrender myself to the circumstances, but I can't accept this because it's not personal. There it is. It's not personal. I can't accept it because it's not personal. It's not for me, so it's not for me to accept. It's just a general antipathy towards the human race that everyone just so happens to have engraved within their minds. And it's depressing. It really is. Like, I would love to have friends. I'd love to have people to like hang out with on the weekends and like go out, sing karaoke, drink milkshakes and shit. I love milkshakes. I love chocolate milk. Chocolate milk gang. But yeah, dude, like, isn't it nice to love? Don't you want to love? Loving is cool, no? Let's make love. Ah, fuck you. So I'm gonna be like doing podcasts like these more often. It's not a podcast; it's like a pod rip or some shit like that. But I like to talk about things, and I feel that the world does need to hear what I think, because all I really want for the world is for it to be beautiful and for it to be like wonderful and whimsical, like Super Jail, and and like, come on, bros, wake up, please. I've been waiting outside for like the last 23 years in the fucking rain, and it's getting cold and dark, and only y'all can open the door and let me in. Now, whether you want to let me in or not, I guess that's not my choosing, right? But can we try? At least? Please? I gotta fix my left monitor. God damn it.